Hey, who wants to hear about some distortion pedals? I do. I'm going to talk to you about why I chose these three boxes to be my distortion pedals in conjecture with all this other garbaggio that I have on here. I'm going to give you three in-depth discussions on these guys. Came through a PV Classic series from the 70s. I believe it's the 76, but that's still up for grabs as to whether or not that's true or not. I'm going to be playing through my telecaster, and I'll just start in the bridge position and work around for you. So, start with the power grid. Those are my settings for right now. Of course, I'm working in conjecture with my compression pedal and my MXR, so the blend might not necessarily be exactly what you like for your amp. That's what I like. I will roll those knobs around in different positions and show you what they sound like. Alright, here we go. Everything at 12 o'clock. Turn off everything else, so the only thing you're going to hear is exactly what's coming out of this, including the massive amount of noise this thing makes when it's turned on. That's 12 o'clock. That's my clean sound. So this puts out a ton of volume. Here's the different EQ amounts. First I'm going to roll the treble in the middle all the way off and the bass all the way forward. Alright, rolling the bass all the way off and put the middle all the way up. Alright, here goes the treble all the way up. Here's a good thump, so you want to talk a good Marshall tone. Roll your mid about halfway up. Here's the bass at 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to put the treble at about noon. So middle and treble are at noon, bass is at 3. Alright, you want to do something a little bit lighter sounding? You roll the bass back to about 11 o'clock, put the middle up a little higher, put the treble up a little bit higher. A bit more lighthearted. So let's look at what the different gain does. I'm going to put everything at 12 o'clock again, and I'm going to roll the gain to about 9 o'clock. So almost gives you the tube screamer kind of sound. Now we're going up to like about 10. So that gives you a little bit more bite. I was at 12 earlier. Now we're getting to about 2 o'clock. my noise suppressor on, it's like super touchy. It's hard to cut it off without getting all kinds of sound in the background. Again, that's why I like it at about 11 o'clock or a little bit less. So I'll put it in my favorite position again, which is the treble and the bass at about 2, the distortion, or the gain rather, at about 11, and the mid-range at about 10. For those of you who are familiar, kind of a good switchfoot crunch, kind of intermediate alternative sound. So here's the bridge, or the bridge middle pickup blend. And the neck pickup. There you go. That's a Seymour Duncan on a Telecaster.